All right. Yeah, y'all shop my new tee collection. Okay. Tees with a slogan. Tees with a statement. You feel me? Tips Tees 247. This Drunk Lives Matter is a part of the collection. So, y'all know I had to go live. Yesterday, I was really like, you know, I started craving chocolate. Y'all know when a woman starts craving chocolate, if that's not something she normally does, if it happens like randomly or out of the blue, that means that time of the month is coming, and you know, hormones and all type of estrogen and weird mental stuff be happening, especially for me. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all go shop my merch, Drunk Lives Matter, because they do. You feel me? So yesterday I made the post about another transgender who is happily posting that she is going on dates with multiple men and they don't know that she's a transgender. Okay, so this stems from like the whole Hennessy Talks thing. Now with the whole Hennessy Talks thing, y'all know I did not believe it at first. I honestly thought it was a hoax. I thought it was a way for somebody to come up on OnlyFans. I thought that, and then when I found out that wasn't true, I thought that she was really just trolling people to get money, you know what I'm saying, from OnlyFans. I didn't believe all the videos, some of the videos is questionable, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of her videos, she was sneaking them. None of her pictures have her face in them. None of her videos have her face in them. They just have her hands, you know what I'm saying? And you can't easily convince me, like, the way technology is today, like, you can easily get someone, if she got tattoos on her hand, and a video, you can get people to put your tattoo or put whatever you want in the video to make it look real. And I also posted a video of how they make, like, people on the internet, like, they're literally robots. So I needed a lot more for me to be convinced that this is an actual person that's actually sleeping with these men. So really, the men that she had videos with in her apartment or whatever, you know, it don't matter where the videos were. I don't totally believe that she slept with everyone that she posted. Now, has she slept with any of them? Yes, I'm sure a couple of them or whatever, but I feel like the whole hype behind it kept her going, kept her adding people. Like, you're posting screenshots of two guys in a club. You could have got that video anywhere. All her OnlyFans videos, I went on OnlyFans because, you know, I'm nosy and I had to get to the bottom of it for y'all and for me. All the videos on OnlyFans were faceless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her pictures were faceless. There was one picture on there that was very questionable that looked like it might have had some surgery done, and it didn't look like a real vagina. But all the other videos looked, you know, they look believable. But on OnlyFans, you can post videos, like, you could post other people's videos. You could literally have your friend send you a video, a provocative video, and make money off of it on OnlyFans. You could literally download videos and pictures and post it on your OnlyFans and make money. So the OnlyFans thing, after I went on it and seen it, I still was not convinced. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm like, you know, she's just a troll. She's trolling. She fucking with these niggas. But that's not right. That is not right. The whole situation is wrong. From what I seen, she was outed by someone that said that, you know, they came out and said that she might be a tranny. So she got mad and started outing men that she had been with. You feel me? I guess because she wasn't ready to let people who didn't know that she was a man. You know, a lot of people already kind of knew or figured, but if you don't hear it from someone's mouth, it's like you don't know. If you don't know someone that knows that person, it's like you don't know. So she wasn't ready to come out like that. So she got mad and I guess went on this rampage. Cool. The whole situation is messed up. You feel me? The whole situation is putting people's lives at hand, from the men that she's trying to out, her own life, you know what I'm saying? And she's not understanding that not only her and not only these men, you're hurting people, their families, you're hurting their baby mamas, you're hurting people around them, you're hurting their homeboys. People, everybody retaliates to things differently. Like, this is kind of, for some men, this might be traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, their reputation is on the line, shit like that, and they might go to any limits to dead this shit, which means they might come looking for you. You feel me? And who the hell wants that on their back? Now, let's get into this. A transgender is a woman, is a man who has had the full surgery and has the full vagina part. You know what I'm saying? So now they're able to identify as a woman. I know there's a lot of like controversy behind whether they should identify as a woman or not, or if they are a woman. You know, me personally, I don't get that deep into it. You feel me? Some people take it extremely personal and like, oh my God, you can't call yourself a woman, you was born a man, da 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 da. I don't really go that deep because I really don't care how people live their lives. If you tell me this is how you want to be addressed and that's what you are, then I'm gonna respect you enough and I'm gonna address you as whatever it is that you want to be addressed by. You feel me? Now, do I feel like a trans man should be fighting women? No, because you are way stronger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be fighting women. So, you know, there's like pros and like there's good things and bad things in my head about it, but I really don't think that deep. If I meet a trans and she wants to be addressed as a woman, I'm gonna address her as she or whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go that deep. It's like a really sensitive subject, just like light-skinned people who are mixed with white and identifying as black, and you know what I'm saying, like certain subjects is just so crazy and it goes so deep. I don't really go deep into things like that. Let everybody live their life the way they want to live their life. So with that being said, and us having the understanding of what a transgender is, the second post, there's another post that I posted of another transgender that is supposedly, you know, showing herself having a good time with men who didn't know that she was trans. Now, here's where it gets difficult or it gets confusing, because it's like, if you're identifying as a woman, why is it such a big deal for you to go out the way to be like, hey, I'm with these guys and they don't know that I'm trans? If you're a trans, that means you got the surgery and you consider yourself a woman. Women have sex with men. That's just the way the world is. Like, you feel me? Why would you be doing shit like that? I just really, the whole situation is very dangerous. And so there's different people in the comments, like people are literally like going back and forth in the comments, not really understanding what the problem is here. The underlying problem is that these trans are saying they are women. Okay, they want to be addressed as women, but they are going out the way to let it be known on the internet. It's not like we're making this up. Hennessy did a whole interview where she said she doesn't feel like she has to, you know, reveal to the men that she meets that she is a trans or that she was born a man. And this person here, this other trans, she's putting it on like, oh, I'm out with these men and they don't know that I'm trans. That is a problem, that you're not giving people the option to want, you know, some men might not sit comfortably with them. And yes, I get it. A lot of trans, most of them are beautiful. Some of them look exactly like women. There's some of them out there, they look more like a woman than I do. You feel me? Like they are fine. And I get it. You look like a woman, you act like a woman, you talk like a woman, but you still wasn't born a woman. And you still have to give these men like the benefit of the doubt, because you can't just only think of that man. You have to think of his friends, his family, like what he's going to think about his reputation if it was to come out that he was sleeping with a man. And yes, I get it. There are a lot of men that know that some of these trans are trans. You feel me? And there's a lot of men that on the low, this is what turns them on, right? So why not just deal with those men? But then again, you know, there's men that this does turn them on, but they're scared to come out about themselves. They're scared to come out and say that this is what they like. And I think that's where like all the confusion is coming in, because then you have men that they are on the down low and they do indulge with trannies, you know what I'm saying? And but they don't want it to be known. And it makes it hard for a trans woman to want to be 100% like, yes, I am a trans, because then they may be scared of rejection, or, you know, they might like this person or love this guy so much that they don't want it, you know, to mess up their situation. Which is like, as adults, as a human, it's like you really have to go with someone who's gonna 100% accept you for you. Who, if you're a trans and you want an open relationship with a guy who's ready to be open, then if you meet a guy who's not ready to be open, you need to just be like, peace out. Because number one, it's not good for you because it's not what you want. You feel me? So it's always gonna play with your brain. Number two, it's not safe. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with the people who are ready to give you what you want. And that's just not for trans. That's for people in general. Like, if you're a woman and your standards are, you know, he must have money, you need to go deal with a man who got some money. And you want a man that, or he got money and he ain't scared to spend it on you. You need to go get you a man who has money and is not scared to spend it on you. You're not going to settle for a broke nigga, right? Because that's not what you want. So why even, you know, waste your time and keep it going if he can't give you what you want? So it's the same thing in the tranny situation, dealing with men. If they don't want to be, you know, open about it or whatever. And I get it. It's like, it's kind of hard, but you got to go where you can get what you like and what you want. Because going around here exposing men or putting your own life at risk or putting these men's at risk. And then the crazy thing is nothing but minority trans, like, doing it to other black men. Like, that's more black men in jail, more black men dead. Like, this shit is crazy, and I feel like it's extremely disrespectful. And then this causes like friction between people who don't have a problem with trans. You know what I'm saying? There's bad apples in every pack. You know what I'm saying? There's black people that are good. There are black people that are bad. There are white people that are good. There are white people that are bad. There are trans that are good. There are trans that are bad. But the sad thing is that when this right now is becoming a trend for some reason for these trans to out these men, right? So now you have regular people or men who might be comfortable with someone being tranny looking at the shit sideways. So now they looking at the whole transgender, the whole LGBTQ community as fucked up people. You feel me? And whereas everyone is not fucked up, there are some trans who respect, you know, having to tell a man that they were born a man or that they are a tranny. You know what I'm saying? Those are the good ones, okay? Then you have the bad ones who do shit like this, and I kind of feel like maybe it's because they're young or they haven't experienced enough traumatic situations being trans that they think this shit is a game, but this shit is not a game. And you're kind of fucking it up for, you know, like we've built, like, it took a long time for you know, the human society as a whole to be able to even make it comfortable enough for gay people to come out. You know, even if they're women, men, whatever, bisexual, lesbians, whatever, gay men. You know how, like, really 2022 is the first year, within 2021, 22, it's the first year that you've seen so many people being comfortable coming out that they're gay. Like, we even have gay music artists. That has never happened. Like, it, like, to where they can be open. Like, there have been gay music artists, but they've always kept it on the low. It wasn't like people came out and was proud to come out. Like, we worked so hard for us to be able to accept that and be cool and cordial with each other. But it's like, these things make it like to where we're going back to square one, where everybody's looking at each other's side eye, because really people are not mature enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with white people, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we black people, it's a big black against white, you know what I'm saying? With the whole cops shit, or with cops, white cops, with the whole cop shit. Like, really it's making us uncomfortable with cops as a whole, whether you're black or white, but especially if you're white, you know what I'm saying? But really, still, there are some good cops that really just do this with a passion and do it because they love it and do it because they want to help. But because of all the shit that's going on, like, niggas is, you know, on defense mode. So it's kind of like the same thing with, you know, men, heterosexual men, looking at trannies sideways now because of everything that's going on. They feel like you can't be trusted. Like, we worked so hard to get here for us to be able to coexist, for all this stuff to be happening. I don't think like a lot of these trannies are really putting that much thought process into it. And even still, there's people in the comments like going back and forth with each other, like arguing with each other. This is not the time to like argue. This is the reason I keep posting this stuff, is because this is a time to be spreading awareness, spreading knowledge, so that everyone can be comfortable coexisting. You feel me? Like, this shit is not a game. And I don't know what type of game these specific trannies are playing, but like the shit is crazy. And then when I'm raising a young black man, God forbid, you know, something like this happen, I just wouldn't want to deal with that, because just for, as a human, you want to have that respect for everyone. And then everybody keeps saying that those men know that that is not the point at hand. There are men that know that these trannies are trannies. They are, and they like it, and that's what they do. But the point at hand here is about the trannies that think it's cool to not tell these men that they are trans. I feel like if you're going to date someone and it goes to the step where you guys are about to have sex, or you feel yourself falling for this person, having some kind of feelings or emotions, that you should tell this person, hey, I was born a man. Period. That's it. You feel me? Like, it's simple. So that's all I wanted to come on live and say. Like, people are saying, oh, Tip, you're heavily involved, you're giving so much into this. Well, first of all, the Hennessy stuff, it started off as a joke for me. I was being nosy like everybody else, you feel me? So I made that post where I was like, I'm looking at my phone. I said I'm going back and forth between Twitter and Instagram because the tea is good, or something like that. I was doing what everybody else was doing, you feel me? Just looking at all the men that she's posting and stuff like that, doing my little investigation and stuff like that. But that was it. But as soon as I post, everybody made a big deal about it. You know, I got a whole lot of comments and stuff like that. So I made another post that said, after I really, you know, did my research, this is a dangerous game. Once I made the post about this being dangerous, it's like some people were attacking me, some people were on my side, and it just blew up for me. And I don't even know how or why. But then after I keep going and like seeing new things every day, everybody's sending me different posts, everybody's, you know, doing, Hennessy herself was coming at me, you feel me? I definitely wasn't indulging in her, because I feel like the lady got a damn mental problem, you feel me? Like, because everything you're doing is weird. And then she kept coming at me, oh, you old, oh, you a stripper. First of all, I ain't no stripper no more. Second of all, I ain't old yet. I'm almost old, but I ain't old yet. And I damn sure ain't 40. You feel me? So, you know, when people don't really have nothing else to say about you, they just, you know, bring up your past or your age. And for me, that's all good, because, you know, I look better than, girl, these 22-year-olds, I look better than them. You feel me? With no makeup on. I can stand next to a 20-year-old and she gonna look 40, okay? So I don't be caring. Bring my age up, because I am... Just don't say I'm 40, because you adding a lot of years on me, and I ain't trying to be that old yet. You feel me? But when I'm 40, bitch, I'm gonna be fine as fuck. So, yeah, there's that. As far as talking about, oh, you a stripper, let me tell you something. I am pro-stripper, pro-strip club. The reason I'm here, the reason I'm able to, the reason I have a fan base, the reason I'm able to go live and interact with people is because, bitch, I was once a stripper. That's how everybody know me. That's how my personality got out there. I will, let me tell you something. I will be a millionaire. I'm still going to be in a strip club. Okay? That's just what it is. I don't know what else to tell y'all, like, because for me, it's free money. I feel like it's free money for me. I built my platform big enough to where, like, I could just walk in. I don't even have to, like, go to work. I could go hang out. People gonna send money. People gonna send bottles. Like, that's what makes it so addicting for me. You feel me? But like that's a whole nother story. Yeah, so when people don't have nothing else to say, that's what they say. Y'all know I don't give a damn. Charlie, y'all know I don't be hearing. I am the wrong and last person to try to shame me about being a stripper or about being old or my long face or how I look like a midget or whatever. Because I already say all that stuff about myself. You feel me? So, whatever. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I feel like all the LGBTQ community, we need to come together. We need to have us a meeting, you know what I'm saying, in school, these young trans coming up. We need to also like probably have like some kind of event where it don't have to be just for trans or gay people. It could be for heterosexual people that we need to spread knowledge. We need to make them aware. Like a lot of people don't even know the proper pronouns. Like hell, I had to ask what is the difference between a transgender and a drag queen? I thought it was the same damn thing. You feel me? But because of this situation, I was able to gain knowledge. And I'm super excited. You feel me? And I want to be able to, you know what the hell going on and know the differences. And you feel me? So, yeah, I think something needs to be done. I think all this is happening for a reason. You feel me? Like, especially with social media, it's so easy to, have easy access to people who can help us out, enlighten us. With social media, it's easy to, start events and or talks or go live and do group calls or whatever and just spread awareness, because with this whole trend of the trannies out in these men, it's a dangerous game. But if you look at the trannies that are doing it, they are young. So somebody got to sit these little youngins down and, get them a little game. You feel me? And I don't know how it needs to happen. If somebody is on here interested in helping it happen or whatever, y'all make sure y'all DM me. Whatever I can do to help, whatever I can do to spread awareness, I am down with and for that. Okay? Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all get my shirts. I got a new t-shirt line. Tees with a statement. This one says Drunk Lives Matter. They are available now at Tips Tees. I pinned it down there. Okay. If y'all don't have my book, The Bottom Line, it's an anthology based on 10 different women from 10 different walks of life that end up in the strip club. Some make it out while others get swallowed up by the game. You can click the link in my bio. You can get the ebook version, the paperback version, and or the signed paperback version. Okay. So I fuck with y'all. Y'all make sure y'all click the link in my bio and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. Y'all subscribe and engage with my YouTube channel. I'm about to be posting a whole lot more. I got a whole lot set up for y'all. Y'all know this little podcast of mine coming soon. You feel me? So y'all be on the lookout for that. And y'all know your girl always working. Like, one thing about me, I make a lot of digital money, but it keeps me like in the house. Charlie, I love you. It keeps me in the house. You feel me? So anything I could do like digitally, I'm with it. Y'all know I'm old. I'm doing something. My whole page is nothing but hustling. Okay, nothing but hustling. Y'all make sure y'all follow my other page, Just the Tip 247. That's more of a personal, personal page into my looks and stuff when I go out. But my main page, I be posting all type of weird stuff, funny stuff, pictures, all my businesses. That's it. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there's a lot coming on there pretty soon. Okay, deuces.